I'm 34 years old. I feel like I've come really far in life, but I want to go much further, and I'm constantly reevaluating my decisions and what I'm doing to make sure I'm on the path that I want to be on. The whole idea, it's something that I believe in to the point of it being like religion. I am always fixated on what am I doing and what do I want to be doing. And number two is my new company. And I know I haven't gotten into it yet, but the ambition behind that company is to build something that can empower, that can affect everyone on planet Earth.
Feels weird, like a non-standard Monday. I've got a lot of light there. Let's go there. That's cool. I'm stuck on the ceiling. Yeah, I'm in a really good mood today. I think it's probably because I've just had one of these cola rippers, which is like 18% of my daily sugar intake, which is never good. But I am trying to balance that out, but with some incredibly cheap discount egg pasta, which if I don't use today will potentially kill me in the next 48 hours. So I'm going to have that now. I've also got some broccoli on the go there, and I've got some garlicky mushroom dolmio sauce thing, which will make for a nice lunch. I'm a bit freaked out that those broccoli things, even though they were 18 pence and I got them in special, are all the way from Kenya. Not cool. Not that I look at a lot of veg and see where it comes from, but I guess most of the time I presume it comes from the UK, but you have to start reevaluating and looking at that stuff. Why? Because I think it's good to carry that message off to Ella that you should think about things local instead of things travelling thousands of miles. Yes, admittedly, if we don't have them, then we have to get them from somewhere else, but I'm just not sure it's a good message. Anyway, working from the van. Whoa. Working from the van, working in Canva today. Also, quickly, I just want to go over some things in Firefox. Let me just bring Firefox up. I was going to do this as a video, but I might as well do it this. I'm tentatively hanging over the purchase button on Minecraft. I'm not going to buy it today because I want to get my stuff done. I want to throw this out there. I was going to do a little video, but I still may do a little video about it, but I've got really inspired by the stuff that Stampy has been doing, mainly because of two things. One, I love the fact that my daughter loves this program. She loves it. She loves the character. She loves the background. She was blown away when she actually saw the real life version the other day of Stampy. And then to also see some friends doing stuff like Wizard Keen at the Common People doing some amazing stuff with Wonder Quest, which is a series that if you're into Minecraft or your kids love Minecraft, you should go and check it out. But it got me really thinking about how can I fuse in what I'm trying to achieve with the apiary and sustainability and off-grid and digital and pull it all together. So it makes sense to make the farm in Minecraft so that the other kids in the caravans and in the other tents can play a map of the farm, and they can see the buildings, they can see the farm, they can see the donkey and all the different bits that are on the site, and we can, me and Ella, or Bella B as she's going to be called, and Daddy Green, I'm going to be called Daddy Green, can build this up over the next 6-12 months. And I think it'd be really useful for us because I don't mind Ella watching stuff. I also feel that she's got to be applying her creativity as well, and although she can watch and consume, I think it's dangerous for her to just to be a consumer of content. When she can create her own content and have her own digital CV of this stuff, archives of this stuff, and apply her sort of grey matter in making things. And I'm really excited about the idea of applying digital worlds with the real world in terms of the data element. I've been talking about data and kids for a long time now, about that they don't understand where electricity comes from, or at least when they flick the power switch, or where data goes to, or what the iPad is doing when it's talking to the Minecraft servers. Like, those things are quite important to me, and how do I do that better? And I've noticed with Wonder Quest that Wizard Keen, the Common People, can't think of his name, Adam Clark is doing, is that they're using Minecraft and the platform and the engagement of the eyeballs of the kids to inform them about stuff, which is awesome. I kind of want to do that and also connect it to a real world experience. So when they do something in the digital world, it has a real life knock-on effect. So basic thing that pops into my head. There might be a series of puzzles or things that they do on the digital version of the farm, that once they've achieved it and they flick the switches and they've done all the codes and done all the tasks, that it affects a real world action. So the light comes on somewhere on the site, or something unlocks somewhere on the site that is connected to the internet via some kind of real world switchable hub, so that they can get used to the idea that their online actions have real world effect. I think that's what I'm trying to get at. And also it shows them how an action on an iPad can have an effect, as in, you know, they may be touching on a screen, but in the real world something happens. And how did that happen? That starts firing off loads of questions about how that happens. So I'm excited about that. So I was thinking, how do I get basically let's see if we can find it now. How do I get that, which is 66 acres of the beehive, which, if you look here, you've got various farms and bits and pieces, and this is where the cafe is, and there's parking, and this is where the little pods are now. You can't see this is a Google map from ages ago. This also has another track on it, which is missing, which we'd have to put in. And these are all little pitches where people go, and pitches here. There's also a little lake down the bottom of it. So I want to recreate all of this in Minecraft. And the brilliance of Adam Clark has put up a 101 ideas for Minecraft learners of taking topological maps. So you can grab certain maps data from this site. He's got it all on this thing. If you do a search for 101 ideas for Minecraft learners, Minecraft maps from satellite topographic data, and you can basically take that and turn it into put it into this app called World Painter. So yeah, my idea is to put the site as close to scale. I'm kind of getting a hang up about getting it scale. I should just get over that and just get on with it. And then once we get a map running, get that running on a Raspberry Pi 2, which I've got. And also, Adam spoke this morning about getting it solar powered, but there's a whole side of things that I want to. That's when things sort of wrap together with the apiary, the site, off grid, bringing in digital income from the web, so you don't have to necessarily worry about local footfall, and how you use transmedia, as in audio, video, textual, to tell the story of all of that and the impact of that. How that has an impact. Also, Adam showed me something this morning which is perfect for the Raspberry Pi. So this is a Raspberry Pi, if you don't know what they are. It's a little computer. They're about 30 quid. It's got various USB, full HDMI port, Ethernet port. I can run a thing called BeeMine, which is server software for Minecraft Pocket Edition, and you can do various things on it. You can build a server, add plugins, multi-world support, full control, teleport players, whitelist your server, tune the server, unlimited players. So I would probably run something like this for the whole of the site, and then kids can actually come and join in. And I really like the idea that kids can be in their own caravans or on site, you know, in the afternoon, or when they get a bit bored of actually doing outside stuff, which happens after they're finished playing swing ball and everything all day. That it'd be great for them to meet in the virtual space, and build things in the virtual space, and then go out into the real world the next morning, get out of their tent and go and have a look. So I'm just like super excited about the merging of the worlds there. So I can't do it today. I'm looking at it thinking, oh, I should get started. I've got my flyers to do and I've got my website to do, but I just wanted to put this out there and put it together, that I am started a little bit of work on it, and I'll just show you a bit of a link. Very aware I'm coming up to 10 minutes. So I've created a playlist called the BeeMine Delta episodes, where me and Ella are going to sort of make a show very similar to the way that Adam and Stampy have done it. And I put a little thing in here about BeeMine Delta is based on an actual farm and caravan park in the small village of Rosseston in the middle part of England. Farm is near to a real-life botany bay, which I think is a cool thing. There's also a link there from Wikipedia. Ordnance Survey have calculated that a point near Botany Bay at Coton in the Elms is the furthest point from the English coastline. So I'm sort of saying that, so you know, we have good solid ground foundations. I wonder if we can dig deep here and what we might find. So it just feels right, and seeing what I've seen of Adam's work, I think it would be a good way for me and Ella to bond over this, watching content that other people are making, but also us adding to the community by putting our own stuff in there. And also, you know, the idea of spending 20 minutes, 30 minutes a week with my daughter doing some sort of building and then sharing that on the Facebook groups of Beehive Farm about how they've got this digital thing there really helps the apiary and the training stuff that I really want to do with adults and kids here. So exciting.